Hello boys and girls, welcome to this review of the Yamaha AC3R. So this has been my guitar for the last couple of years maybe, I think. And some of you guys have been asking me about which guitar I've been using in my latest covers. And so I thought, well, it's a perfect timing to do a review on my guitar. And here it is. It's a pretty beautiful guitar. Like I said, it's a Yamaha AC3R, so it's their concert-size body guitar, which I prefer to the Dreadnought. And it's the R in its name stands for rosewood, so the back and sides are rosewood. They also have the AC3M, which has the back and sides made out of mahogany. So the AC3R is an all-solid wood guitar, which is supposed to be very important to tone. I'm not very into the technical parts of it, but well, the best guitars are all made out of solid woods, not laminates or any other kind of woods, so all solid woods. And this guitar has solid rosewood back and sides, like I said. It has a solid spruce Sitka, if I'm not mistaken, Sitka spruce top, that's the way it is. The neck is mahogany, the fretboard is made out of ebony, and it has mahogany binding around the body, and that pretty much covers the woods. And the bridge is also ebony, like the fretboard. Then one of the other key features of this guitar is its preamp. So Yamaha has this cool technology which they call SRT, which stands for Studio Response Technology, and it's supposed to make the preamp sound a lot better. And they actually did something very cool with this guitar, which is they took one of these guitars and went to a studio and grabbed 3 top-of-the-line microphones, and they recorded the actual guitar in a studio with a microphone, with those 3 different microphones. They recorded the actual sound of the guitar, so you can actually blend. There's a blend button here on the controls, so you can blend that modeled sound. I don't know if it's the correct term, modeled sound, but you can actually blend that sound, that mic'd sound, into the piezo sound, so it doesn't sound so nasally and so twangy. So it sounds really natural. And you have 3 microphones to choose from, and for each microphone you have a focus and a wide setting. So focus is with the microphone really close to the guitar, and wide is, I think, 1 meter wide. 1 meter away from the microphone, from the guitar. 1 meter is around 3 feet roughly. And so the preamp is very cool, very neat. I'll try to sample some sounds for you. Of course, this won't sound exactly like it's supposed to, because I'm using a much different microphone from the ones they're using on the SRT system, and I'm not in a studio, so the variables are quite different. I'm just going to record the guitar through my microphone, so you can hear that it's natural sound, and I'll also record it with a jack, so you can hear it with the 3 different microphones, and I'll also let you hear the piezo alone, and with the blend to its maximum, so you can hear the image, the modeled sound, and you'll see that it makes quite a difference, and it sounds really good. It doesn't have that very metallic and nasty piezo sound. It sounds much better. You also get a resonance knob here, and the resonance knob increases that body resonance that you get. So it's very useful if you're trying to do rhythm on the guitar body, and that really helps. It has a built-in tuner. It has a feedback anti-feedback system. So if the guitar starts feedbacking, it will search for the frequency and cut it. It can handle, I don't know how many, but quite a lot of frequencies. So it's very good. You have a master volume knob, and then you have a standard EQ, low, mid, and high. The tuner is chromatic. It's very good. And that covers pretty much all the specs, I think. The guitar comes with a very, very beautiful hard case. I'll show you the hard case now. Here we go. It's a very, very beautiful hard case. I think it goes roughly for around, well, it depends on where you buy it, but I think it will average around $1,000, 1,000 euros roughly. Yeah, things I like and don't like about this guitar. Well, there's a lot to like about this guitar. First, I like its looks a lot. I think it's a very, very beautiful guitar. In terms of construction, I was a bit skeptic or a bit hesitant to buy it once I start reading about it, because this guitar is made in China. And so I went like, made in China, maybe that's not a good idea. But I've owned a Yamaha before, and I think that one was made in Taiwan. I'm not sure. It was an APX guitar, and I always found Yamaha guitars very, very good in terms of quality, and so I decided to risk it and got it anyway, despite it being made in China. And the end result is pretty good, I must say. So the build is pretty nice. I don't see any type of flaws or major flaws. There may be some very, very tiny details that aren't just perfect, but I mean, it's a pretty well built guitar. You won't have any troubles with build quality. One of the other things I was kind of afraid was that the intonation might be off. It isn't. It's perfect. The action is also very, very good out of the box. I didn't have to adjust anything. It was pretty much like I wanted it to be. What else? Well, the build is pretty good, like I was telling you. The tuners, I think are pretty nice as well. The only thing that I would change, which I haven't, is maybe put the bridge saddle and the nut here. I would change this to a bone saddle and a bone nut, so that should improve the sound, because most of these are made out of plastic, and well, bone is better. Anyway, as it stands, it's pretty much as it came from the factory. I'll just demo a few sounds for you, and yeah, things I don't like about this guitar. I don't like, for instance, the back of the neck, because, well, they did this thing that, well, some of you may like it, I don't, which is it's like an open pore neck. You know, you feel the graininess of the wood. Well, it's not that big a deal, you know. It's not like I hate it. It's just that I don't find it appealing, you know. Meh. Some of you might like it or even love it. I don't find it very, very nice to the touch. I'd rather it was polished, like most guitars are. One thing I really don't like, but again, it's a matter of personal taste, and you can also always change it, is the position of the strap button. So as you can see, the strap button goes right here on the side of the neck, of the heel of the neck, and I mean, it just gets in the way, you know. when you get up here on the neck and you're trying to do a chord or a solo or something like that, it just, your hand just keeps getting there, you know? It's very uncomfortable. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'd much rather if they would put it here. So I can always change it, like I said. I've just haven't been in the mood to drill an extra hole and change it to here. I'm kind of trying to live with it as it is, but it's really not the best place for a strap button, at least not for me. I know many guitars have the strap button here, like Taylor's and some other guitars. I really don't like it here, but again, it's a matter of personal taste. And that's it. I think that pretty much covers all the basics. I guess you guys are dying to hear it now. And I'll start by playing something fingerstyle, so you can hear it fingerstyle. Then I'll strum it for a bit. This first will be with you'll hear the natural sound of the guitar, the acoustic sound of the guitar. I'm using a Rhodes NT1A connected to my interface, and I'll just add a little bit of reverb, no extra effects or compressors, nothing at all. You just hear the basic sound coming out of my guitar and going through my computer with a little bit of reverb, okay? So here's a little bit of fingerstyle for you. There's also a reason why I played this this tune, because I wanted to go up the neck so you could tell that the neck is perfectly intonated. So it doesn't matter if I hit an open D and then go up here. You know, the fretted notes sound perfectly in tune with the open note. Perfect. And that's something that really concerns me about getting an acoustic guitar. If the intonation is not right, you'll have to send it to a luthier, and it's very complicated to get it to intonate right. It's not like an electric guitar, which you just move up the individual saddles, you know, and get it done. On an acoustic guitar, it's much more difficult. So if it's not perfectly intonated from the factory, it's going to be a lot of trouble to get it perfectly intonated. Now let's hear some strumming. There you go. Now I'll just connect the jack so you can hear the sound from the piezo and all the wizardry going inside the preamp, okay? Right, so now I've got my guitar connected through the jack to my interface, and again I'll play some fingerstyle tunes for you. First I'll let you hear the pickup without any type of modeling, so it's just the piezo sound, and then I'll turn the blend knob to its maximum, so you'll hear just the modeled sound coming out from the guitar. Again, this will be without any kind of processing, just a little bit of reverb, and that's it. All the cues and everything is set to flat, resonance, everything set to flat. So like before, I'll play fingerstyle in some strumming, and I'll go through the 3 types of microphones once I engage the blend at its maximum, and then you'll decide for yourself if it sounds better or not. So let's try that. First I'll try microphone, the piezo fingerstyling, and I'll turn the blend all the way up. Now with the blend at its maximum, this is microphone 1. Now let's hear microphone 2. And now microphone 3. This to me is sounding exactly the same because I'm not hearing the sound coming out from the jack, so it sounds always the same to me. I hope you can hear the difference. Maybe it's better if you use headphones. So I'm not sure what these 3 microphones are. I'm sure you'll find the specifications online. I think one's a Neumann, the other one's a ribbon microphone, something. They're all pretty high-end microphones. And then you can have it set to, like I said, focus or wide. I'm not going to bother to go into that. I will show you how the resonance knob affects the sound. So this is with it at its minimum, and now I'll strum. Blend is set to maximum. Now flat, or 50%. And now maximum. This should really make it really boomy. Of course, you can also fiddle with the EQ and everything else. Yamaha recommends that the blend knob is set to 70%, so you'll hear a bit of the piezo and much more of the modeled sound. You can use it all the way, cranked all the way up. So it's really a matter of personal taste and just testing it out how you feel it works for you. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I have covered everything. I won't go into much more detail. I'm just going to wrap it up. So let's see. Quality. I think it's a pretty well built instrument for its price range. More than enough quality. It's really well finished. Like I said, the setup was pretty much bang on for my taste out of the box. The action, the intonation were all very, very good. I forgot to mention earlier that they introduced a feature on the neck, which is the edge of the fretboard is rounded, so it makes it easier for those who like to put the thumb over and grab the first string or so. So if you're doing chords like this, it's much easier because the edge of the fretboard is rounded, so it's more comfortable at least. So that's a really cool feature. So quality is nice. The sound, I think, to my ears, the acoustic sound is pretty good. It's a full sound. It's very clear. My strings aren't exactly at its best now. They should be changed, but even still, it sounds brilliant, I think. And one of the very cool features about this guitar, it's preamp. Usually, you get really nasty. Well, I won't say nasty. But on most guitars you get a simple piezo pickup system, and some of them are better than others, but usually they all sound very nasally, very metallic. And this system by Yamaha, which lets you blend a mic'd sound into the piezo, or have it just with a mic'd sound, makes it brilliant for live use. When I play live with this guitar, I always use it cranked up to its maximum, and it sounds really good. The anti-feedback feature also works pretty well. I've tested that live, and it works pretty well. Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. So if you're on the lookout for an acoustic guitar on this price range, roughly around $1,000, it may be cheaper some places. Definitely check it out. I really think it's a very good instrument. Before I purchased this guitar, I was really on the lookout for a Taylor. A Taylor has been on my list for quite a while now, and I thought this would be the time to get a Taylor, but I just fell in love with this guitar. I saw it. I read some reviews about it. I searched for a few videos about it, and I found it really compelling. So I bought one. A little skeptic at first, but then I really fell in love with it. It's a really nice instrument. So check it out, Yamaha AC3R. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I'm posting a new cover pretty soon. It's a classic from the 90s. Everyone will know it for sure. And it's going to be special, so don't forget to check out. Subscribe if you haven't already. As ever, my name is Rodinatai, and I'm tying off.